You know, I've noticed I've noticed a direct correlation between my two companions as we've gotten further into the game. Garrus has gotten stupid and less helpful, and Caden has actually started getting really helpful with his magical powers of Juju. Hello, I'm Well with Tacos. When we last left off, we were still here. I didn't start off with that introduction like I normally do, but it's like a button. Oh, let's find something to touch over here. Terminal. Cautiously press reboot buttons. Optical database is flashing itself. You click into the memory is white. Can be shut down. Files are should be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. So what? What do I do now? Use this again? What now? Oh. That's finished. Cool. Let's go then. Aid station, let's make sure we're all healed and grab some more Metagel. Ooh, door control. Probably goodies in this room. Can I call it or what? Cyber rounds. Didn't need to pull out my gun there. Medical station. Medical kit. This Metagel. What's in here? There's usually items in these. Got it. Heavy armor Krogan, medium armor Turian. That medium armor might be better for Caden. Lots of stuff. Naginata VI. Need to look into that. Biotic Amp. I don't think Caden has any of those. Heavy armor. They're both the same. They both just provide cooldown bonuses. No thanks, I'm actually not interested in that. Garrus, what about that new armor we picked up for you? Ooh, it's nearly better. What does it look like? Ha! It's pink. Where's a good one? That was a good one. Now let's go back to have you being in camouflage. And I picked up, for me, possibly, a Naginata VI. Wherever it is. Hello, pretty girl. What am I carrying? A Naginata IV. Doesn't seem to get a change at all. So, Garrus, what you got? I'm sure this is probably better than yours. Screw it, it is. We have the same gun now, you and I. Just as being, what's it called, Caden, I have the same pistol, I think. We did for a bit, I don't know if we still do. Go! I don't care! Ah, crap. Go, 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 go! Yes, I know. Can I get to the things now? I'd like to see what that first one is. Okay, we're done here. Let's go. We are done here. Done, done, done. Shepard leaped for a second there. Turn to Normandy. We are finished. Okay. Let's hit the next point. Where are we going here? Find a conduit. I've been to these 3 planets. So let's go to Pharos.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Or maybe not.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
What's your name?
Who are you and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
That's treason?
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not
Yeah,
handing them
sorry.
over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty.
No.
Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. But no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
No deal.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
We finished? Good. Let's find Pharos. Whatever the hell that is. Oh. That was easy. Let's go. I believe this was the next planet on our stop. Either way, we got a main quest to come here. Pardon me. I'm burping again. Hey. I wonder how much longer I have to go. I was told I didn't have a lot much left to do for Mass Effect 1. Land. Or dock. That works too. Are we gonna get barked at? Ah yes, I'm supposed to talk to my crew. I forgot about that. Let's do that. You got anything to add, Presley?
Yes, Commander?
Nope.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Let's go speak to Joker, who's over here. What you got to say, Joker?
I'll be okay, Commander. I just need some time.
Okay. You'll be okay, apparently. He just needs some time. Through the energy drink doors, or the soda machine doors. Long way, but we'll get some experience anyways. I love these door designs. I just wish the blue was like transparent. That would be great. Might be on increased graphics. I have to run this game at a lower things because I have to run fraps too. It's like I can invade people's personal lockers. Hey, Caden. Another loading screen for our conversation.
Anything you need, Commander?
Personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
The new stuff. I see.
And what do they think?
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
You alright?
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
I don't know.
You distrust them that much?
You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Do what you had to do.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
If you actually walked over it, you wouldn't be so willing to stop talking about it.
Just trying to get a sense
Can
of
we
where
talk
the
about
crew's
something
at.
again?
Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
Tactical praises?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Input? Hell, I don't know. We're fighting giant machines from outside the galaxy. Should I be afraid of them? Or in awe of them? Anything so old, so intelligent.
We don't need to appreciate their culture.
This is the guest
We
stuff.
need to blow them up.
Yes, Commander.
We'll talk another time.
Commander?
That's the guest stuff, not actual, like, new stuff from the last actual mission. That's last plot mission. Plot critical mission, I mean. All these missions have something to do with the plot, one way or another. I'm sure you don't have anything to talk about. How about you? Nice phasing through the chair there. Another loading screen for a conversation.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
That is kind of assaulting.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
Intimidating?
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your
Yet
path
I'm the one
that
getting
you
bullied
want.
by everyone else.
It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm
I'm
trying.
doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer.
And yet they
I
still
looked
treat
into
me
your
like
history.
crap.
I know what you did on Torfin. I cannot even imagine how horrible that must have been, but you did what had to be done.
You could have asked, you know.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
I
But
apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again.
that's not what I meant.
I
But
wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
me or the
You're
beacon?
interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest. But it has grown
Are
beyond
you hitting
that.
on me?
You intrigue me, Shepard. But I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I wasn't sure if... Are you interested in me, Shepard?
Yeah, I just want to be friends.
I'm not interested in you in that way, Liara.
This is very embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else.
I should go.
Yeah,
Goodbye,
bye.
Commander.
Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of a bigot when it comes to aliens. What I mean by that is I have a thing for hair. I will say up front, I do not like women without hair. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I've seen what Tally looks like Tally looks like with her helmet off. That's okay, but like, alien species just without hair. I don't know. Something about it to me, it's just like, not ugly,
Commander,
but
good to see you.
You've been with CSAC
I'm
for a
gonna
while.
get hate for this.
Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Anything
I bet
specific?
you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
Go on.
What happened? Why were you investigating?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly.
That's
We
not
usually
good.
get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that
Jack
big
the
a
Ripper
time.
style thing.
Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA.
I just noticed you're in your regular armor, not the
Weird
armor I
thing
gave you.
was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Krogan
You're
testicles?
kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
That's more than I needed to know.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Good thinking. Blackies are always easier to scare.
That's not what I meant.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely in the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
What?
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. We just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
I have to agree
Yes, they
with
did.
Garrus in this case.
I went to Patton and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Not necessarily me, I won't give it to me here, but Ace definitely will hold the view that hostages need to be rescued if they can be, but if it's definitely a case where you know the person is psychotic, you know that there's nothing you can do to save their lives, take them out. Just the lives, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, and the needs to arrest one psychotic criminal mastermind outweigh the 10% at best probability that those guys would live. I gotta agree with Garrus.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing...
I'm leading Garrus to the path of destruction, I know, but...
That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I guess I'll do
check
it.
out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
I would still like to arrest him, though, if at all possible, before just resorting to brutal murder. Another loading screen. We got one more to go through. I won't forget her this time. Hello. Hope we don't have a lot to talk about.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
What's wrong?
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
It's too quiet to sleep?
Silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard.
True.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
You're homesick.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
Oh, that was terrible.
I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You're going back, right?
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back
I
to.
can agree to that. Okay, I think we're done here.
I should go.
See you later.
Let's start
Something
this
I can do
engineer
for you,
a minute
Commander.
Nah.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay! I guess when we come back we'll do some selling, because I don't want to do it this video. I don't want this to run on too long. Where's the seller guy? There he is! So, when we come back, I guess we'll run off and do Garrus' mission. That guy does kind of need to be stopped. Alright, I will see you guys there. This is Juan Mutako signing off. Thanks for watching.